Yo, this is Mad Joe Customizer from Overkill Creations. So check it out. I got an idea earlier this week and I said, how the hell, I want to do a collaboration. How the hell can I pull off a big old collaboration? Probably one of the biggest ones I could even think of. And I said, you know what? Everybody likes the old school Kinnikuman muscle figures, right? These little dudes and stuff like that. Everyone's seen them before. And I've noticed a lot of people are taking and making their own and stuff like that, doing their own customs and stuff. If you saw me or ran across me at DesignerCon, you might have picked up one of these guys, since I was doing them with the little collaboration for my other clothing company, Rotary Art. And I was just giving these guys out and stuff, give it to a lot of the artists and stuff. So I said, you know what? What if we could just continue the series? Have everyone make their own and start the series. Just do it from, just keep it going and stuff. I know a lot of people out there can chop up and make their own figures, but they can't mold and cast them. So what I'm going to offer as an open offer to all the customizers out there, the sculptors, whatever, is if you make the figure to go along with the line, I will mold and cast you about 20 of them free of charge, just so that you can put it out there and we can continue the line. That's insane. No one does shit for free, and I'm offering it out there to get this massive collaboration going on. Now, if you know, I do a lot of stuff with Death Ray clothing. This is my shirt, my custom shirt they made for me. That's it's gonna be released probably within like about either this week or the next week. They're kind of running a little late on production, but it's my Mad Joe custom guy. This is the picture for the figure here. And this is what the figure looked like before I molded it and everything. This guy right there. And then this one's a finished one over here. See? As you can see, he's the same size and everything, fits right along with the muscle line, These are resin. So, that's the idea, man. You make them, pretty much, I'll cast them and mold them, send you out 20, and then you could mix and trade them, sell them, however you want to do it. If you want to make more, we'll discuss it, that'll be a little extra. What I show everybody is everyone's always asking, and everyone wants to see how these things are made all the time. Now, I'm used to working in the toy industry where we got to make molds and they got to go quick. So, I mean, they're not going to get a lot of run. It's just to make that one prototype to get sent to China. So, what we make is what's called a cup mold. Mostly it's made in a cup, or it looks like this, right? So, what you do right here is, if you could get a shot of that, the mold, it's not a two-part mold. It's only cut down the middle halfway. And I like these a lot better because you can still get as much runs as you can out of a two-part mold as these, and they're a lot easier to set up, and sometimes they're even easier to clean up because you can only either have one part line on one side or you go all the way across. I like to sometimes do one, but on this one I ended up doing two. So I'm going to show you is we're going to mix something up. We're going to do some glow-in-the-dark because we have a bunch of other ones that we've already done in like different colors and stuff like that, as you can see, of that figure. And that figure is also going to be sold with the shirt for about like 25 bucks. So I'm hoping to get that out within this week or something like that. So pretty much the resin I use is a two-part resin. Got those two guys right there. It's a 1-to-1 by weight, of course. It's a little better. I like this resin. It's more made for stuff like this. It's not as cheap as the resin that you would get like at Home Depot, where you got to do a little 8% or whatever it is on that, or with the catalyst and all that. It's a little easier to do, and it's a lot easier to work with and stuff like that. So, a little bit of resin in there. Let's look at them, make sure they're about the same. Should do it. Get some of the glow-in-the-dark powder. Everybody knows that everything I make that's white is more than likely probably glow-in-the-dark half the time. So if you got something, or I gave you something that was white, go look at it in the dark. Won't be surprised if it's glowing. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to get on the case with all the toy forum guys, your Spanky Stokes, Plastic and Plush with Brian, or even, Mark at Hello Vinyl and stuff like that, because apparently the people overseas just loves resin stuff. And he's up in Cape Town, in Africa and stuff. So that's kind of cool. But I'm gonna get the word out. Now, pretty much, I like to just pour some in there, and you kind of just maneuver it around the mold. This will help, coat it better, and you get helps prevent bubbles and crap like that, especially on small things. So I got a phone call, but we'll work through this one because I don't want to do this again. Now, I got a couple molds here that we're pouring, just to get some stuff out there. This bad boy in here. We got some lurkers from the Skinner job I did for him with Color Ink book. So we'll pour a little lurker up in there just so we don't throw away material really. Get this guy going. I'm about to cap this. This is a pressure pot. If you've worked in the industry, you know the pressure pot's another tool that you're going to need in order to get all the bubbles out of there and make sure you get a good casting. So we're going to put this guy in there. I hope the video was quite informational. I'll have more information. I'm hoping to post this up on my blog spot, which is Overkill Creations at blogspot.com. And probably a lot of the other guys will have this video up once I put it out there. So I'll have more detail on what we're going around with this open invitation collaboration here. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works out. And hopefully you got a little input on how it goes here.